Hi, fam. It's been like forever. It's been a pretty minute. And I just wanted to say thank you. Thank you so much for your patience. I've been really, really busy and I've been flooded with clients. I'm so very blessed. What makes it really special is just to see them cry and see the relief with the inside and then hear back from them a few days when their whole lives are changed around. So I'm doing what I love to do. It's taking a lot out of me. And so I just want to thank everybody for being so patient. We've reached 1,000. I'm so grateful. And if you guys want, I will also dedicate myself to doing lives. If you feel that would be useful to you, please just put in the comments what day would be best for you, as I'm doing a few on TikTok. And so today, I'm so mellow, not like you're used to having me. I'm so exhausted, but I'm really excited to be here. I wanted to talk about two very special things. One is there's a lot of you have reached out to me, and thank you. Thank you for doing that. I feel very close to a lot of you, even though I've never seen you. And I hope you will come to the Valentine's Release Your Shit house party, which I'm having February 15th, 7 p.m. EST time. That's Toronto time. And you can book your tickets on my site, NicoleColeman.com. And of course, those that want me one-on-one, please book me for a one-on-one. Now, okay, I've had a lot of questions about people who have a need to get other people's approval, people who are defensive a lot, and why, and especially when they have to explain themselves away. Why is it that they do that? Well, you'll find that when people point out that that's what you do, it's almost like you get a little bit frustrated because you're kind of like, I don't want to explain myself anymore. I'm not going to be defensive anymore. I don't want to need approval, but I feel like I do. And so it's almost actually much more frustration that way because you don't really get to the root of it. For all you that's joining and don't know who the fuck I am Nicole Coleman, your Heyoka empath at your service. What's a Heyoka? A Heyoka is an energy disruptor, toxic energy disruptor. That's why a lot of people are commenting, oh, your vids just make me feel better. Like, I don't know what it is. It's not just the inside and my hairdo or my lipstick. It's actually, I used to think that I was lucky with people, especially men, because illnesses and stuff like that would just disappear, especially with the clients that I train, because I am an international trainer and an international champion, 3 different sports in fitness, swimming, and gymnastics, and a sports nutritionist. And so I'd be with a lot of people who had different injuries, and the next day, like my neck would be out, like my groin would be pulled. And I'm like, okay, which one of my clients today had this yesterday and now they no longer have it? So it's nothing I can turn off. I don't know how to turn it off. So that's why I'm very picky with who I do connect with and have in my life. But all of you, you're in. So as a Heyoka empath is not just a toxic energy disruptor, which breaks your energies, and that's why you feel better, and it allows light to come in and you can breathe. And then the law of attraction gives you different things because you've broken up that cluster of anger, blame, guilt, and shame. But Heyoka empaths are universal kings of mirror. Like if you have a Heyoka empath as a close friend or part of your fam, we are the kings of mirrors, meaning we can see all your blind spots without even trying because we can read the energy around you, in you, upside down, and within you. And so that's a very powerful, powerful tool. And so when I am as a Heyoka empath, I get certain insights into the trends that are going on around here. And of course, it goes without say to you, if you come to me for a reading, it's not about, let me take you out of the dark night of the soul, or let me do some more shadow work and basic shit like that. It's a lot more intense than that, because what I do is I give you the energies of a past life. Why is that important? Because your obstacles in this life is a residue of the energies of a past life showing up as obstacles, so you can slice off their ugly head. And the sooner you do that, the better, because you also have a couple of keys from your past life into your success into this life. Your golden nuggets, if they're under a rubble of shit of energies that are dark and demonic and toxic, you can't get to your treasure. You need an excavator. I'm like your excavator. I'm also like your personal enema, like a real shit disturber for sure. But that is what I do. And so when people come to me one-on-one, it's not like you even have to tell me what your obstacle is. I'm going to tell you why your obstacle is there and how to navigate around it and pluck the motherfucker out. And I find that so much more useful than going to a tarot reader who, because a lot of people confuse me for that. And I'm like, no, I'm not telling you when you're getting married, and we're not going to play a lottery, even though my mom always wanted me to play a lottery. And my boss who sponsored me in LA took me to Vegas often. So I would tell him like what to play and stuff like that. And I got a chunk of change from his stuff. But I don't like to be called a psychic. I'm a psychic Heyoka. I'm not a tarot card reader. I don't think it is empowering when you have someone else controlling what is about to happen to you, because the energy is there. The energy inside you is what determines what's about to happen to you. So I can tell you exactly what's about to happen, what has been happening, what's going to continue to happen, just because I have the energy on you from where you've come from. So now, here's what I'd like to talk about tonight. All, like I said, these energies in you, and you want to change being defensive, needing approval, explaining yourself and all that. Let me explain why and how that came about. So it's very, very clear, because that will really, really give you clarity. And where there's clarity, fear can't enter. There's no room for it because it's not needed, because clarity is light. So let's begin. When you were small, and or most likely as an early teen, the shit that happened to you from your family got crusted with your school life. And that's why I wrote a book called The Wisdom of the Penis, SOS Manual. It took about 12 years because I had insight about today's guys and girls issues and how they're skewed, including how the dating apps are designed, and how society's pushing a certain momentum that makes women do one thing and makes guys do another thing, which breeds a lot of confusion. And what does confusion do? Well, when you're confused, you start doubting because you're confused, right? And usually that doubt is about yourself. And so I wrote all about this in a very fun, happy-go-lucky way. And the book is called The Wisdom of the Penis, SOS Manual. Funny as fuck, but the book also acts as your own private oracle. So like if you want to see anybody's reaction, recently you bought the book, it's on my website, catch it, NicoleColeman.com. And actually I'm getting a lot of people on Instagram just sending me video clips of them using the book as their own private oracle. So I designed it that way. And you know what? Don't think that when a Heyoka empath who's supernaturally infused writes a book, it's going to be just an average book. It's going to be supernaturally infused. And so I wrote it designed so that you would have not the perfect answer, but the exact answer, as if your DNA is on it. It's exact answer you need to break out of your darkness. When you ask the book, what am I in the dark about? What is it I need to see right now that I can't see? And just open and start reading where your left thumb is. And within 20 seconds, 30 max, you're going to throw the book to the other side of the room because it's going to freak you out. Back to our thing. Okay, so when you get frozen with something that's happened to you as a teen, that's a spillover from your childhood or in childhood, you continue to grow in your body, but you are in a frozen, what I call immature energy. It doesn't mean you're immature. but it means your energy is like that frozen teen or frozen child, and that is wrapped with a slab of an adult skin. Why do you think you have to explain yourself? Why do you think you're defensive? Why do you think you have to ask people's opinions? Why do you think you need approval? And mostly, why do you think you get triggered? And instead of responding and saying, no, that's not really what I was saying, you're twisting it, or no, that's not me at all, you react. Who reacts like that? Who needs approval? Who needs to explain themselves and defend themselves and hope it's okay with you and ask for approval? A child. Now, why did that child, there's all reasons why things happen, but why did it remain frozen and not grow out of that? Very simply, because for the guys, your feminine energy is in overdrive. So it's warped and it hurts you. And so you are extra touchy, extra critical, extra emotional, extra sensitive. You start one thing and then you stop, then start another thing, stop. You're scattered. You don't have that. You don't have your balls intact. You don't have that security of like, I'm going to do this and it's going to get done, because you're not connected to your masculine energy, which is an energy of logic, an energy of like a risk taker, a doer, an accomplisher, aggressive, responsible, has what it takes. And if you're a girl, your overdrive energy is your masculine energy. And when you are a girl with your masculine energy in overdrive, it works against you. That's why you're stuck in your head 24/7. That's why you can't do anything that is filled with enjoyment, that has no function in it, because that would be seen as frivolous by your head. That's why you can't get out of your head. That's why you can't stop thinking, and that's why you worry. That's why you're depressed, because you're afraid that the past will repeat itself, which makes you anxious also, because if your energy in the past is like this, how do you think your energy in the future is going to be? It's going to be also destabilized, and it will attract more destabilized type people and scenarios into your life. And so you are sucked into the vortex of your past and the future at the same time. And what does that do? That cancels out being here right now with me. So you're like a fucking ghost. You're not even here. And so if you want to balance out your masculine and your feminine energies, come to me. Come to me so that I can show you the energies from a past life that is overspilled and how they're materializing in your present life. A lot of you who are much older, say in your 40s or 50s or 60s, that have written to me, you have come and have had a long journey of hell. And I wish I was there 20 years ago to say what I know today. If there are still missing pieces in your life, if any of this that I'm saying is resonating with you, then book a one-on-one with me so that I can give you all the pieces, because you are entitled to the whole picture. You are entitled to feel like life's got you back. It's not a mental pursuit that life's got you back. It's a feeling, and it's only going to happen as a man if you are fully into your masculine energy and it's balanced with your feminine energy, like somewhere over here, but not the other way around. And if you are going to feel like life is magical, it's got me, it's holding me, then you're not going to be in overdrive in your masculine energy as a woman. You're going to have your feminine energy very high, because feminine energy is the law of attraction. And so you got to understand, you can manifest all you want. You're not going to get what you really, really, really desire. You're not going to get what you want at all. You're going to get what you are inside, energetically speaking. And so that's why it doesn't work for everybody. And that's why you feel like you're still shadow boxing. That's why you feel like maybe you didn't meditate or script properly or any kind of a thing. The only thing that's off is your wiring. Your masculine energy is too far up your ass in one way or another. And so if you want that to be reconnected so you can have a sacred union of masculine energy within yourself and be completely lit, to attract the same, hit me up. Bye for now.